The small town of Menifee has a unique problem on its hands. Its police department can't write any speeding tickets for the next year. This all comes after an audit found that the town had over half its revenue coming from traffic violations. As THV 11's Ian Russell found out, it's a hazy answer to find out who's at fault.
A population of 302, but $120,000 in revenue from traffic citations. The chief of police says that doesn't tell the whole story, but a prosecutor now saying the department can't write tickets for a year. Blink and you'll miss the town of Menifee. Sitting between the parallels of highways 64 and 40, it may seem like just any other town, but there's more than meets the eye.
Clearly, they were writing substantially more tickets than other communities kind of similarly sized.
Tom Tatum, the prosecuting attorney for the 15th district, was the one who audited the city's 2020 revenue. Arkansas state law says no more than 30% of a city's revenue can come from traffic citations.
Nearly 20% over that 30% threshold. And so clearly they were writing too many tickets.
Over $120,000 was collected, so whose fault is that? Well, that depends on who you ask.
When I hired him, I said, we can't write tickets 10 miles and under, but yet these guys was writing tickets 10 miles and under.
Menifee Mayor Gary Green is frustrated and fed up. He says it's Police Chief John Randall's fault, someone he doesn't have kind words for.
Because to me, he's incompetent. To me.
The only reason why I would see he's got harsh words is because I'm enforcing the laws that's in Menifee.
Randall wasn't at the police station, so we called him. He says the audit doesn't tell the whole story, saying that money collected came from uncollected dues and fees from years before 2020.
And when they went to court, the judge set them up on a payment plan. Well, they didn't pay their fine off until 2020. Well, it looks like we brought in a large amount of money just for that year.
So we requested a record of tickets given from January 1st, 2018 to August 24th in Menifee. In that time, one officer issued 771 tickets. The next closest, just 263 tickets, almost 3 times less. And according to that data, there were 0 warnings given by officers during that time, something Randall says he encouraged officers to do when he took over as chief. As for whose fault that is, there is one person who says it's theirs, City Alderman Derek Hammond. Hammond told me Chief Randall was given permission from the mayor and city council to go after past due and unpaid tickets, and that those tickets were written by officers who no longer work for the city. Hammond says it was their responsibility to make sure that was handled lawfully, but that they as a council failed to make sure that happened.
You know, in a year from now, we can get things back to normal for them.
In Menifee, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Ian, thank you. Menifee joins Damascus in getting prohibited from writing speeding tickets. That city in neighboring Faulkner County went 19 months under sanctions for its illegal speed traps on US 65.